Good afternoon. Hello. Good morning. This is your friend and sponsor, Mr. Michael Hayes, and I want to thank you for joining me. Uh, this is such a man. Woo! I love my job, and this is my job. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for joining, and I wanted to present to you a little video clip of our new product. Well, actually, yeah, it's our product line. And I was getting a lot of questions about what exactly is this? You've given a lot of information, but I definitely found that when you can get it straight from the source, there's no better way to get your information. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to be quiet and sit back. This is a part of the job. I don't have to sell anything. Now I do have to talk, and I do have to find out who's hungry. You know, not everybody's hungry, but the people that know there's a better way. You just know there's a better way. You don't like Mr. Best said, in my earlier recording. Forget the naysayers, forget all this other stuff. We have always been looking for a better way. That's why you got the job that you got, because you knew that if you got the education and you did the things that the motherboarder or whatever they call it, college told you, then you would find a profession that would get you to where you wanted to be, where you could live comfortable. But you can't live comfortable unless you have money. And that's a whole nother video that I actually put together. And, what I'm going to share with you is the product coming straight from the source. And this was at the weekend event in Dubai. And after I listened to it for about 5 or 6 times now, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. Folks, if you are looking to capitalize in a market that hasn't even reached its market potential, you must take a look at this. If you have an entrepreneurial bone in your body, you need to get with me or the person who shared this video with you. Look at what we have. This is the first time in a long time you're going to be able to get into something and let it truly go on autopilot, and it'll, work itself. So, trying to get my microphone set. But look, sit back, get yourself a beverage, and I'm going to go and set the timer. That'll give you 3 minutes to get yourself set. Go get a beverage, go do whatever, go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do. But I'm going to be right back, and we are going to have a product presentation by Alex Khan. You know what? I can't mess his name up. But I'm going to have a product presentation for you right after this short pause. Folks, I'm glad you decided to stick it out. I want you to prepare yourself, get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil, because what I'm about to share with you, you can potentially make yourself a fortune. $149 for the basic package. And what I'm going to play for you in the next little while is the video from the Dubai event that just went down Sunday. And I want you to think about what you can actually do with this product. If you're in sales right now, or if you're into the corporate sector, this is something that you need to get yourself involved with, and then use it as a platform to catapult your business into freedom. Because once you start to apply the techniques in the system, just using what you know in the corporate world, when you apply that to this product, folks, if you're in the hotel business, if you're in the food industry, if you are in the sports industry, this is the product of the future. The future is now. The currency is change and is ever more changing. We have more things that have become valuable more than the dollar bill. So now you have a chance, a seat at the table to get involved. Low minimum cost. And that's it. That's what I'm going to say. So I'm going to hand it over to the Dubai invitation.
And if you can, it's a round of applause.
Hello, everybody. I want to thank you for this opportunity for being here, and I will start by apologizing for not being there. Unfortunately, I've been tested positive with the coronavirus. It's nothing bad, but in the same time, let's say it's a brick wall between us. I'm here to present you the entire ecosystem of the G99, of the GSB, and basically to answer also to a few questions which have been launched lately into the field. So please, I will share the screen now for everybody. So we basically started everything from the idea of one single blockchain and one ecosystem. Basically, this is running because we need to have a lot of services and products inside of the same blockchain. We have the same blockchain which offers us on a side the services and on the other the products. But what is most important is that the products itself, they are using also the services. Everything in behind, it's what is called a deflationary blockchain model. And why is it this deflationary? How does it work? Well, I will try to be as less as I can technically and to make it clear one more time for everybody. So every single minute, the blockchain itself, it's programmed. In 15, we will see that we need only 45 transactions. And now just think globally. It's 45 transactions when it comes about blockchain transactions. If we send from our listed coin exchanges, from CoinSuper to Bitforex, from Bitforex to GSTrade, from GSTrade to another, or if somebody is just sending a chat app or is sending a voice message, is using the blockchain over email, or maybe it's issuing a certificate over the blockchain. All these coins are having a cost. The cost itself, it's burned. So multiplying the number of the transactions with the cost will result, if it results, of course, a higher number than the 570 coins which are minted every single minute. In that moment, everything becomes deflationary because the ecosystem itself is feeding itself with more coins from the market than they are actually minted every single minute. And now let's see a little bit what is the ecosystem, how does it work, and what are our future plans. We believe that you already registered on GS Partners, you know what is it, how does it work, and I want to make it a little bit more clear for you. How is this special? How does it work? What issues we find in the lately launch, what we solved out of them, and what we want to improve in the future. The GS Partners is basically the place where we gather together as a community, where we can split our vision and we can make together a very nice community. It's the place where you will take advantage of many other products, services. It's the place where we will launch firstly the news in the future, and it's also the place where we invite you to join for priority tickets. I know support is very important in our community because first of all, everything comes from the education, and this is how GS Partners is connected with the Academy. If we have an educated community, the less questions will come to the support. But if the support works for every single person to solve its problems, and we don't work as a support to solve the core issue, to solve the problems for everybody, then the support is going to be overwhelmed. So this is why when it comes about priority support, I believe it would be very nice for you if you use it in very, very highly emergencies, situations where you don't have any other options or there is no time left to take action over something. But in the same time, to try to look yourself first into our official YouTube channel, to search for my Instagram, which is alex.cocindo, because I also post there a lot of informations every time. And then to open a ticket to the support. Of course, we are happy to help you without any problems, but the more tickets are coming for issues which are going to be generally resolved, the less it will be the capacity of taking the tickets. The GS Partners offers you also the possibility to get into an ecosystem where we are going to incentivize with nice little features every single action you take. So for example, I believe that if you registered for the latest package, you already got on your personal profile a crown. That is our Christmas gift for the community. We have the GS Trade, and I believe that also in the GS Trade, everybody which is watching us now, it's already registered because, of course, this was the very first step of the process itself. In the GS Trade, the markets are launched. The coin is also listed everywhere. As you know, and as I made it publicly, me personally, I don't endorse trading because I don't like it. It makes frustration into the community. And I believe that the coin itself, the utility coin we have it should be used mainly for the services we are developing. I want to announce you regarding this that in the future we are going also to launch what is called the developer contest, where there we would like to see how people are going to develop into our very own blockchain. Coming back to the GS Trade, it's very important to update it every single time. I saw there were some issues at the very beginning, and this is something normal because we didn't have the opportunity to test lively the GS Trade with such load. But of course, we solved the problem in less than 24 hours, as we usually do it. So again, all I ask, if an issue comes, just be patient and everything will be solved. For the GS Partners also, we prepared something very nice. We observed that more than the 70% of the traffic is coming from the mobile. So we asked ourselves, what if we would facilitate the trading and the usage of the GS partners with a mobile app? The mobile app, it's going to be basically a mirror of the website, but it will allow you to be connected every single time with the platform. You will be able to navigate through the dashboard, you will be able to place orders, you will be able to do withdrawals, and everything is going to be security insane. You're going to connect with a personal API key, which is going to offer you the maximum security over your account. We are talking now about the deflationary. So what we observed in our ecosystem, basically, we start from a moment where we saw how many coins are minted every single minute, and we end up by understanding how this is working. But how can we see this? How can we really believe that there is a deflationary market there? Because it's hard to follow up the Explorer. Now I recognize, even myself, I saw today that somebody posted on YouTube that we have 56 billion coins. Now imagine if somebody who claims that it's so professional in blockchain development and advises over the blockchain, it makes confusement over what it means volume, let's call it like this, and initial and current supply. So if this so-called educated persons can make such big errors, how can we bring the deflationary in front of everybody to make sure that it's transparent and understandable by all of us? So here we come with the Deflationary Explorer. The purpose of the Deflationary Explorer is to allow you as users to follow up live how many coins were burned compared to how many coins were minted on every single service and product used inside of the ecosystem. The Deflationary Explorer is going to be launched on 15 February. Of course, as I already said it in the past, and I'm saying it again, I'm not taking full responsibility for launching on the term which I'm delivering. The term I'm delivering, it's especially to have a purpose over the time. But if I feel that the product may come out very buggy or is not accordingly to the standards I love, the company loves, and we all love, the product, it will be delayed. I believe it's more important not to rush over a time and to deliver a better product instead of rushing in it, delivering it, and bring more disappointment into the community and for the project itself. The Deflationary Explorer is going to have also an API. So basically, if you develop your very own app on the G99 Explorer, you can add that app into the Deflationary Explorer and also show to the people how many coins are going to be burned thanks to your product, service, or what you have developed into our ecosystem. The voice and the chat app. The voice in the chat app, it's almost ready and we are testing it right now. I will soon release a video of how does it work. We will start to explain to the people how it's working. I want to thank to my team for the tremendously volume of work they did in such a short time to accomplish this revolutionary app, because after the video is going to be launched, you will really understand the technology behind. I will just give you a little bit light out of the inside of the app and tell you, for example, that you will see the messages are received with delay. And that is the first proof that the entire ecosystem of the app, it's running through the blockchain. We don't stock informations inside of the app, nothing. Everything is through the blockchain. But let's see actually how these messages, emails, voice messages are going through the blockchain. How is this possible? Well, basically, transporting over the blockchain a high amount of data, it's pretty much impossible because of the limitation of the block. Again, I will try to limit myself on the time we have it and to explain you very shortly how is it working. Basically, we are decomposing the sound frequency, we are eliminating all the nocive sound, all the other parts of the voice which are not needed to communicate the voice, and then we recompress it again. After the recompression, we are just decomposing it and converting it in order to have it in a text format. The text format is then hexed, the hex is then encrypted, the encryption is sent over the blockchain, signed with the both receiver and the sender and the receiver keys, and it's going through a wallet C, which is called communication wallet. The Blockchain Video Academy, it's very important also. And I want to endorse the join inside of the Blockchain Video Academy. This will be launched in 2 phases. The first phase is the Blockchain Video Academy, where there is no interactivity between the lessons and the users. The next part I want to introduce, it's something more advanced. It's the side where we create the Advanced Blockchain Academy. In the Advanced Blockchain Academy, we will have live sessions with trainers. We will have quizzes with rewards. We will have quizzes with penalties. And what is the most important thing is that every single lesson you will be able to evolve yourself in the blockchain industry. Coming back on our ecosystem, we need to talk a little bit about staking and masternodes. Advantages, disadvantages, possibilities, impossibilities. I will start by talking a little bit about the masternodes. I want to explain first a little bit of some so-called issues remarked in the field, and to explain a little bit more how does it actually work behind. Many of us accused that the rewards were coming often before. But this is normal. The blockchain itself, it has a limitation of 4,000 masternodes. These 4,000 masternodes, they are programmed, of course, to give a reward of 7.5% per year. Once you start the blockchain, you cannot change this, and everything is programmed to be calculated for 4,000 masternodes. If now in the blockchain are just 2 masternodes, these 2 masternodes will get the rewards for all the 4,000. The 2,000 which are live now, they are getting the rewards for the 4,000. So, of course, the rewards were coming oftenly. But now, the more are joining the community, the less are the rewards, but they will not be less than 7.5, the 7.5 promised. So, whoever starts his masternode, basically before the others, is getting an extra reward. This is why some of you have seen that, for example, started the masternode a month ago maybe, and in the first week it had 5, 4, 6 rewards per day. Now it came only 2, 3. Now maybe it's coming a few every single day. Because now the number is increasing, and of course, like this, the rewards are split for the masternode owners. The masternode collateral, it's locked for the 12 months. This is a factor I believe everybody already knows. It has a quantity of 749,999 coins. Inside of G999masternode.net, we are going to run new programs which are going to help you to maintain your masternode. We will have maintenance programs. We want to develop also a dashboard there where our partners from G999masternode.net promised that they will be able to follow live what is the status of your masternode and to inform you with an email or a text message the moment something is going wrong with your server or your computer or wherever. Any issue you will have, this is going to be solved. If you're running a masternode, you don't need to keep your computer open 24/7. But if you can open it every few days to synchronize a wallet, it's more than perfect. Please also make sure that you made a cold backup of your wallet.dat file. If you don't know how this is doing, just visit the YouTube channel and there you will find the necessary instructions. The staking. For the staking, you need, of course, to have your computer opened 24/7. What happens if my computer is just shutting down? Basically nothing. You're just missing the rewards for the period when your computer was shut down. When your computer is restarting, you just restart your wallet, wait for synchronization, start staking, and basically this is it. The rewards for the staking are 2.5, but they are up to 2.5. Why they are up to 2.5? Because the stakers, like the miners in the proof of work, here in the proof of stake, they are taken by chance by the validators in order to validate the blocks. So here also works this rule of who has more coins has more chances. So the more coins you put in staking into the same wallet where you are starting the staking, the more chances to get the rewards you have compared to one which is putting just the minimum of 249,999 coins. Basically, this is what is happening also in the other blockchains based on proof of work. If I'm coming into the Bitcoin blockchain with 10 miners, but next to me it's a very huge pool, of course, my chances to validate a block and to get the rewards from the Bitcoin blockchain are very, very low compared to those ones which are running an entire pool. Speaking about the pools, we will launch and we will announce the date of the launch very soon of what is called the first decentralized pool. All the coins in this pool, they are not going to be held by us or in our possession. They will always be in your possession, and you will be the one who's deciding to get in or out of the pool whenever he feels comfortable for it. I received a lot of questions also regarding the merchant. Well, this is something very nice. And basically, I know that more than 1,200 people already used it. How, you will ask yourself? Well, basically, it's very easy. The answer was always in front of your eyes. Every single time you made a payment to G99masternode.net, you basically used the engine behind the Universal Gold Merchant. The Universal Gold Merchant is going to be one of the most utility products and services which are going to run inside of our blockchain. The sellers will have an app. They will just install the app, and with that app they are going to be able to instantly accept payments from third parties, while the buyers are going to use our cards in order to pay using the Gold Merchant, so they are not going to be obliged in the future to jump from fiat to crypto, from crypto to fiat, in order to take instant advantage of their assets. The Universal Gold Merchant launch date is also going to be announced soon by the company, so stay tuned. The G99 ecosystem, as I said, it has two very important big sides which are running inside of what is called the deflationary market. Well, these are the physical products. First, we have spoken about the digital ones, and now we are speaking about the physical ones and how these are just connected in between in order to make a full, complete ecosystem behind. The G99 ecosystem presents you, of course, the first digital crypto card. What is this important of this crypto card? What are his main functions, and how is this going to work? Well, basically, we have a few things which we can do with our G99 card. The G99 card is first of all a cold wallet, which will allow you to store inside not only G99 coins, but basically every single known cryptocurrency around the world. The G99 coin, of course, is going to come with some advantages if you are running it into our wallet. The second option, which personally I love it most, it's the so-called savings account. But how this is working? When you basically set up your card, you're going to set up a date when you want to free up your private key from your public key. To have yourself the access to the private key, which you just set it up, is not lost, is in the card, but it will be released to you after a certain time. We just can take a case, for example, your son, your daughter, it's making 18, and when it's turning 18, you just want to be sure that he is the owner of that wallet. So you can gift him forward a certain number of coins. The third option it's the NFC payment. And this is very important. The battery lasts up to 3 months for the cold wallet. In this whole time, you don't need to recharge it. It's waterproof, it's pocket size, it's easy to use. So how we combine these things? You will basically have the card with you, you reach into the store, you tap on the phone of the merchant, and that's it. The payment, it's done. You just made a complete payment using the G999 card through the Universal Gold merchant, ending up with already known commissions into the GS partners. So we have a complete ecosystem even from the very beginning. The G999 crypto card, it's also completed by a second card, which is called the signature card. Why is this the signature card so important, and why I want to talk you a little bit more about it? Well, the signature card is basically the future of your own security. It's the place where you will find full authority over your own assets. Nobody is going to be in control over your assets, even if the signature wallet is running with a mobile app. The assets are not held in the mobile app we are going to launch. The mobile app, which is going to be basically the mobile wallet. The assets are held into the card, into an encrypted chip, which cannot be decrypted. So every single time you want to complete a transaction, you just need to take the signature card and sign the transaction. You lost your wallet, no problem. You just need to reinstall the app. Tap it and it loads everything there. Or something just happened with your physical card, again, no problem. We will have pack of 2 cards, which are going to be one for regular usage and one for backup. Of course, as a measure of security, if you lost the both cards, unfortunately, you lost your assets. So you'll need to be very, very careful with that. The web wallet is going to be launched very soon, and of course, launch date is going to be announced by the company. The signature wallet also is important in our voice and chat app. In the very first beginning, the voice and the chat app, it will be launched with signature based on the private key. But we just realized how hard it will be to write a message, put the private key, sign the message, send the voice message, then put again the private key, send the voice message. This is not how the things should work. They should work easily. In the same time, we cannot compromise security for the love of just being easy. This is why also each time when you are creating a login into your email over the blockchain, you need to put, of course, the 24 words which are generating the private key phrase behind. Inside of the company, we developed what is called a research department. Into the research department, we are hardly working right now to develop what is called the biometric wallet. We all know now that there are different kinds of wallets, and I explained this in a very first video I created on my Instagram. We have the paper wallet, we have the cold wallets in different formats and shapes, from sticks to phones to all kinds of devices. We have the hot wallets and so on. But the question is, if all these are disappearing and destroyed, how we are going to recover our assets? Did you know that a very high percentage of Bitcoins are lost just because the private keys were simply lost? What if we could use our iris in order to generate the private key inside of any blockchain around the world by simply scanning our eye and recover our very own passphrase? This is what I propose to the community. This is what I propose to the company. They accepted and they invested in it. So the biometric wallet, it's still a dream. We are working on it, but we are making really, really nice advancement over it. This kind of project, I would like to see in our future development contests. Projects with ideas which you feel that they cannot be touched. This is not going to be working like that. No, the technology is limiting you on this. Yes, but break the wall, find a solution for yourself. Find a solution with us. Come to us, we come to you, and maybe together we are going to be able to change the world even more. Now, at the end, I would like to thank you for your audience. I can see that there are not too many people in Dubai's event right now, and I can understand it. Basically, I believe this entire chaos around the world was created by this virus. I'm sorry for those ones who suffered over it. I'm happy for the vaccine which came out, and it will save so many lives. People next to us have suffered, businesses have suffered. Basically, the entire world took a breath and stopped for maybe 2 years just to take an understanding of what is happening. I want to thank to my team for working very, very hard to accomplish all the challenges we had it along these past months, and to thank you to the community for the patience, for the support. Thank you for Mr. Haidt for this great opportunity, for allowing me to join this great family. Thank you to the council for being so patient with me and understanding me, and to wish you all a very nice Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Folks, I'm here to tell you, okay? I'm glad I played that for you because, you know, I'm just a talking away. I do apologize about that. I was just a talking away. But what I was saying is there's too many people standing out there with these jobs that, you know, I was mentioning this young lady I seen today. She was selling a product and standing in a department store and just standing there when she can actually get a hold of this thing. And, you know, I carry a posture that I'm not going to, you know, try to recruit her on, you know, her company's time and then in a department store unless they come outside. You know, that's just my posture. I don't, you know, I'll even wait until they come outside. But what I was saying is, if you're into sales, or if you can see the products and you know that one good person that can help you by showing them this video, and you can actually help them earn money, and you can earn money yourself doing the program, because what you'll be doing is growing a big team. And what I'm looking for people to join up here with me at the Living Legacy Group is to enlighten and grow these neighborhoods in something that I am going to be slowly rolling out into the near future. and I'm going to call it the Living Legacy Academy, where I'm going to start introducing this to younger people, starting with my daughter. She's 11 years old, and I'm going to get her involved into the business. And the business is not, per se, the product. The business is you, the people that are out here that are suffering. Like Mr. Alex said, that it's a shame that this virus has caused so much chaos, that it's taken so many precious lives. And the ones who are praising the vaccine, they love it, but the ones that are still skeptical, it's just like this business. Everybody's not gonna like Pepsi. Some people just like Coke. So we have to just go ahead and accept that and understand that, hey, we are to each his own. But I would like you to join me next time. Give me some likes, subscribe to the Living Legacy Group. I'm going to have a banner, I don't have it right now, of the website and the phone number. But I'd like to invite you to drop by my website. It's the LivingLegacyGroup.LLC. I chose .LLC because it's what I chose. Okay, so that is www.livinglegacygroup.llc. And the phone number here is I'm trapped in the 70s. 734-922-2442. I'm just looking. Is that phone number right? I think that phone number is not right on those cards. I think, I got to change this phone number on my cards. This is why I'm not getting any phone calls. It's 992-2442. Say that again. 992-2442. Wow. Just figure that out. But I want to thank you folks for stopping by. And I'm going to have some more information for you. But take this to heart, man. Go back and look at that video again. Look at the opportunity you have to get started. It doesn't cost you anything to join, but if you want to get your business started off right now and you want to launch like me, I'm hungry. I love this business. I love this network, and I love the people that I associate with. So you have a good evening, good morning, good night. This has been your friend and sponsor, Michael Hayes of the Living Legacy Group, wishing you a great afternoon.